Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's got some sphalerite in it. Sadly, they can only collect one, I guess. But they're passing each other with the wheelbarrows. How did the wheelbarrows roll over each other? I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to check around the fort, see what we got going on. We got some coffins to build. And nowhere to build them. We finally filled up this little tomb thing. There we go. Did they bury any of those pets? Yeah, buck rabbit, hunting dog. A lot of hunting dogs. Okay. That's cool. I don't mind that. Was I setting up a... Right, I do have some statues. Yeah, I think I was setting up a little temple in here, wasn't I? Yeah. Let's arrange it nicely. I want to build statues all around the walls, so... Let's see, I've got 10 of them. So build them in the corners first. That's going to block the door, so... I can't do that. Whoops. I don't know what these statues are. I could be looking at them while I'm placing them, but... that leaves quite a few left. There we go. That leaves one left, which would have gone where the door is, but... Yeah. Is there a door there? I don't know. There's a baby and a bucket. Just... yeah, there's a door there. Somebody's left the bucket in the way, so... It's going to be perpetually open for all eternity. But there you go. Yeah, it's going to take them a long time to drag those down here, so... Let's see. The problem with this is... Yeah, if I look at the building... I don't know whether the stuff that they've supposed to be bringing there has been brought yet. Until I open the trade menu. Olon Bothanathalel, bookkeeper, has created a giant weasel leather boot. Oh, you... That's a low boot as well. Yeah, it's a really nice boot, but when you've only got one of them, it's a bit strange. It's decorated with giant weasel leather, hanging rings of shale, and menaces with spikes of larch. It has an image of octagon cut gems in dog leather, and an image of a forgotten beast in silver. Well, thanks. I don't know what to do with that. I mean, I could give it to, like, one of my Mark's dwarves, perhaps. But, yeah, it's exceptionally useless. Okay. So, as you can see, the prepared food barrels are worth a lot. Yes, they are. It always feels like a bit of an exploit, but when you consider what people actually eat in Dwarf Fortress, like just sliced up raw, like squirrel livers and stuff. So this shit probably, it's like a gourmet meal or something. And there's hundreds of them in there. Yeah, so I would like... I got some animals here. And some instruments, yeah, that's what we want. Whoa, that's expensive. The shin is a large stationary metal stringed instrument with a glass frame and a glass body. Okay. What else have I got? Something a bit cheaper. Also, a large handheld wind instrument, through which constant air is maintained by use of a leather bag. It's bagpipes. Yep, buy the bagpipes. We'll get them put in our tavern. Hen, bull, donkeys. Don't really want animals, but we'll buy some booze, I guess. I think I'm going to set up a cellar in my tavern as well, have the booze stored underneath. And probably some kind of tunnel underneath it so you can get in and out. River spirits. Wow, that's a fancy barrel. Why is that so fancy? Ah, it's got hanging rings of crystal glass on it. Very nice. Yeah, they're not gonna have... I mean, a silver warhammer, actually, would be pretty good. I think that would be slightly better than a steel warhammer that one of my military has, but... only marginally, I think. I could always buy one of these pickaxes. But I can always make them. I have no need for your metal things. I have plenty of metal things myself. Finger millet flour. Hemp. Yeah, do they sell any seeds by any chance? There's some purple amaranth seeds. What? Red root dye. I don't want that. Sand. I don't know if we have any sand anywhere in this fort. I don't think we do. I think it's all clay. Prickleberry seeds. What's that? Kanewa seeds. Okay. Yeah, there's so many seeds that we just don't have. Alright, I'll buy some more leather. I guess I could afford some cloth at this point as well. What have they got? Hemp cloth. It's fairly cheap. It's not as cheap as the leather, but... let's get some llama wool as well. Sounds nice. Some sheep wool. Some more hemp. Hemp amulet. What's on it? Hanging rings of granite. No. A chalk ring. And there's another decorated one. Spikes of reindeer antler and topaz. Like, I wish they would pick up the jewelry and... Looks like the dwarves have needs now, and some of them want to acquire an item. But, they don't seem to want to actually acquire jewelry, which makes me sad. I'm gonna get some thread. I set one of my... Well, I set an order to process plants. And it didn't really happen, because I don't think we've been growing as much pigtails as I would like. I set another couple of farms to grow pigtails, but I thought it said kangaroo chess then. I was like, what kind of game is that? Kangaroo chess? It is cheese. Got plenty of crutches that we stole from the elves. We got some shin strings. We got a book. The Forest. I believe we've seen this. I'm not sure. Well, it's got some artwork on it. It relates to the ascension of the human pastrat Ramtrusses to the position of lawgiver of the Union of Fury. There's also a guide. Concerns the forest retreat Harrywood. The writing is completely serious. What is this then? Written on the item is a guide entitled Unusual Hop Ages. Concerns the Hamlet Hop Ages. So where these guys come from? I've seen a lot of people, a lot of books about that place. On the item is a well-designed image of garden cress. Why? There's an image of a human on it. Alright, here's some codices. The Nuanced Farm. It's a one-page guide. Concerns the Hamlet Soul Marble. The writing is fairly cheerful. What about this one? 26-page short story entitled Entangled Spices. It has no particular subject. That's silly. So they're giving them a lot of profit here. I don't know what else I would want to buy, quite honestly. I can keep one of these barrels. Maybe this musical instrument. Yeah, the really fancy, expensive one. Maybe this bronze ding. What is that? Handheld conical ball metal wind instrument. Okay. Yeah, let's have that as well. Got Cobaltite Golsin. Are those two different things? One looks like... No, I thought they were spelled differently, but I obviously not awake yet. This is a mid-size handheld curved stone horn. Okay. So this one is slightly better quality. I don't know if that affects anything. But I'll try and get it. Trader profit is over 1,000. They should accept that. No. With your trade goods such as they are, I can't fathom you ending up with all those items. Yeah, it's because I'm only trading them 2 barrels of stuff, basically. So I come down here, turn off a bunch of these threads, because they just feel like it's not a great deal when there's so many items. Nope, I'm still not having it. Shit. I mean, I just wanted the threads for my hospital. I could do without them. Right, there we go. No threads, very sad, but I got some very nice musical instruments out of it. So that's cool. And I gave away all of my nice food. I got plenty more though. Yes, we do. So he's still making meals. You're not doing anything. That makes me panic. Don't do that. Continue brewing drinks. I guess you could make a bunch of rock mechanisms. We'll need them eventually, right? Might as well keep them busy. Not that they're not busy already. Oh, they're singing. What are they singing? Simulate Guskash. You are singing. Listen to music. Here we go. View activity. Wow. The sweetness of tweeting. That's a form of music used for entertainment. The singer always does the main melody and should be fiery. The Guskash always does the main melody and should perform with feeling. So yeah, basically like this guy right here is singing a song and the guy next to him is beatboxing. Oh, that's just adorable, isn't it? Yeah, so I need to remove a little bit of the floor here so I can build some stairs. And this guy is like stood right here, like I'm on break. Oh. Why would you suspend a statue? Right, puppies. Puppies everywhere. Standing where things are supposed to be built. Most irritating. Make sculpture garden. Assign room. Well, that's not it, is it? How do I make a temple? I can't remember at all. I think maybe it's a table. Let me just see. I'll look at one of these existing tables. Assign location, add location, temple. Yeah, so it needs to be a table. Which, doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense, but whatever, we'll do it. Just, yeah, I guess that'll be like the pulpit for the sermon. I'm sure it'll probably add like something at some point, like an actual pulpit, so something like that. This baby is all by itself. It's quite distressing. But it seems that people are feeding it. So, I mean, that's why those buckets all over the place there. There we go, we got a statue built. So what are these statues then? There's a marble statue of rats. It's just a well-designed image of rats. This one. It's an image of a dwarf. It's an image of 2 dwarfs. This one is Doomed Crevice Rims. And Tobal Leader Crypt, the Inky Fogs of Steel, the dwarf in shale. Ushat and also that's who made it. Tobal Leader Crypt, the Inky Fogs of Steel is striking down Doomed. crevice rims. The artwork relates to the killing of the dwarf Doomed crevice rims by the dwarf Tobal leader crypt in the inky fogs of steel in Caveroom. Okay. So that would be 201. That was last year. That's probably one of the webbiest things that we had going on, most likely. Coal Attic Colour, the dwarf, and cheese. Coal Attic Colour is surrounded by the cheese. Nice. So I wonder if that's one of our dwarves. I'll have to look that up. Erdim Northeim. Okay. It's an image of Erdim Northeim the dwarf and Unguslu spider smokes the squeezing bowels, the goblin in shale. Erdim Northeim is making a plaintive gesture. Unguslu spider smokes the squeezing bowels is striking a menacing pose. It relates to the mortal wounding of the dwarf by the goblin in Caveroom in the late summer of 201. So that was the original were-lizard. Yeah. So that's an event that they seem to care a lot about. This is a marble statue of a grey parrot. Well, it would be grey, wouldn't it? It's made of marble. This is a superiorly designed image of Ral Granite Meetings. Ral Granite Meetings is surrounded by the dwarves, and it relates to the appointment of the dwarf to the position of militia commander. Yeah, that's happened a few times for a few different dwarves. This relates to the foundation of Caveroom, and I think we're back to the first one. So what was this guy's name? Coal Attic Colour. See, someone in this fort really likes cheese. This is them there, isn't it? Let's have a look. That's Coal Basic Crafts. Wow, so basic. We got any other coals? It's the mayor. Perhaps. Yeah, this is it. Coal Attic Colour. So I guess they really like cheese. Oh, you gotta make them short swords. It's gotta happen. They still got a really badly injured foot, but they won't go to the hospital. Wow, these profiles now are ridiculous. Wait, what is this? Short swords, earrings, chains, cats for their aloofness, starved creatures for their macabre ways. What is that? You creepy bastard. And the sight of the fancy embraces. I guess that's a dance. When possible, he likes to consume goat cheese, so there you go. Somebody made a statue of our mayor surrounded by cheese. Is it satire? Who knows? Right, I should be able to dig some stairs down there now. Downstairs. Right, yes, I have it selected. There we go. And some upstairs underneath. That's the river. It's very close, but it should be alright. There's no aquifer. There should be, probably. But, like my miner's just right there. He's right there. He's like, is it done? Like, it almost looks like it's done. Okay. I was about to give him shit for not doing anything, but... right. There we go. Might as well make it a bit bigger than that. Yeah. Just have a nice open area. Perhaps not that big. It's in soil, so it should be fairly quick to dig out. Here it comes. Yep. Cancellation spam all over the place. That's okay though, I can flick through it. Cole, what's his name? Attic Colours has been re-elected as mayor That's good, because I don't want to have to bother messing around switching the rooms about. Okay, so I've ordered them to dig a really long corridor to the stairs here. What are you doing in there? Human dancer, no activity. Just going for a swim? What? I guess, maybe he just, like, dodged away from one of these animals. He's just stood in there, like... What are you doing? You crazy maniac. I'm fine.